Hello, everyone. I'm Gustavo Tolosa, your host, sharing my fasting experience here at True North. How are you doing this Wednesday, June 1st? Please tell me if you're here and how is your day so far? So, um, just in case that we have some new people here. My name is Gustavo Tolosa. I am known as Dr. T at school. I am a college university professor. My doctorate is not in medicine, it's in music. I have a doctorate from the Eastman School of Music in music and in piano performance, and I'm also a concert pianist. So I hope that all of you, okay, I can see some people logging in. So besides my passion for music, since I've been a musician for 50 years this year, I started when I was 8. Besides that passion that I have for music, my other passion is health, plant-based, whole food, plant-based based nutrition and health. And for the last 9 years, I've been doing numerous webinars. I have been a very lucky person, very blessed person to be able to do webinars, long distance and in person with most of the doctors that you all know and admire, and that has been an incredible experience for me. Also attending many conferences and lectures with them, and so here I am in my humble way trying to help everybody with these free videos and with my cooking demos. And also, since I started with the starch solution, and that's how I lost my almost 70 pounds, I became a certified coach in the starch solution, which is a wonderful way to get started. It may have to be adapted as you move, as you go on and you lose weight, more towards what they do here at True North, which is more strict. But it is a wonderful way to start because some people have been eating such a bad, horrible, diet that starting with a starch solution, it is an easier way to not get scared. All right, so this is day 4 and 5. You may be wondering, why did I put 4 and 5? Well, really, because I got here Saturday at 3 p.m., but I had already started my fast the night before. So I have actually been on a fast Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today, Wednesday. So if it depends how we count. And I started officially making these videos on Monday. But really, this is my 5th day. I think it's 5th day. And how is it going? Let's see. Great video diary. A wonderful video diary. Do not use how to means donate. Okay. I will contact you all later if you want to make a donation. It does help. It does help a lot. So, but if you don't use PayPal, I can provide you with my other credit card company that takes payments. Love your piano music, Gustavo. Watched many of your programs. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much for sharing. How long, many days are you going to fast? Today, Wednesday, June 1st, is my last day, because you do have to have a couple of days to gradually start eating regular food. And as I've told you before, I believe it is half of the days that you fast. So if you fast 10 days, then you need 5 days to gradually start eating. So I've done 5 days, so I would need 2.5 days, which is going to be exactly that. It's going to be Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday midday when I leave. And all right, so great. I'm very happy to see all of you here. Let me report to you a few things. Okay, number one, I'm getting tired of the blends. They're delicious, okay, they really are. Sometimes more delicious than other times. Sometimes they don't have enough of the kabocha squash that I like. Sometimes I don't know if it has less or if it has something else. But when it has the kabocha and the zucchini, I like them. Nevertheless, I'm getting tired of them. Okay, so I am basically, of the 3 blends that they bring me every day, maybe I drink half. I'm not drinking them. And it's okay. I asked the doctor and he says, it's okay. I am at noon eating a small, well, I make it small, but it could be any size of salad. And today they had a really good salad dressing. So I had a medium salad, and that was fine. Something that I discovered is these bottles in the dining area. Right next to the microwave, there are shelves, and there are these bottles there that have sparkling water. And so I asked, and they say, yes, those are mostly meant for people who do water fasting and to avoid or to help with nausea, but you can have it. So surprisingly, I can drink a lot of water if I drink it with sparkling water. So I was having trouble even drinking 1.5 glasses a day. And so I felt bad because I'm supposed to drink several, at least 4, if not 5 or 6. So far today, I've had 4 glasses of water. I do put 1 slice of lemon and a couple slices of cucumber. I don't, it gives it a little bit of flavor, but it really, really, really helps. So I'm happy about that. So far today, when I weighed this morning, I've lost 11 pounds, which is a lot for 5 days. That's what, anybody should be ecstatic to lose that in 1 month. If you lose 3 or 4 pounds a month, that's really good. If you consistently lose that, and you keep it off, and you're satisfied and full and happy with what you're eating. So losing 11, it's a lot, but I'm happy. Fortunately for me, I am a man, so men have an easier time. I'm sorry, women, ladies. I didn't design biology, so don't blame me. But yeah, on average, men lose faster than women. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to forget anything. I wrote down the things I wanted to mention. So I lost 11 pounds. This morning, they called me to go get blood drawn. And so I went, Kim is amazing, amazing, because I usually have a hard time. People can't find my veins, and she just goes, "Ching," take it out, and you cannot even see it. I mean, a little dot there. And it's just for me. I asked the doc. I brought my lab work already done, so they didn't have to do that here. And but I wanted to have my vitamin D and B12 checked, so that's why they drew blood. And also this afternoon they told me that tomorrow morning I need to do a second urine test. So I don't know why, but they're gonna do it. I If you do any kind of fast, I think you're checked more often, because my mother hasn't had one urine test and no blood drawn because she brought her blood work already done. Yesterday was strange. I just wasn't hungry. And also, my mother wasn't hungry. My mother is 81 years old. Everybody believes that she's 60 because she looks so good, and she has a lot of energy, but she wasn't even hungry yesterday. She had a good amount of kale and asparagus. And so when the doctor came in the room this morning and she asked, he said that yes, cruciferous vegetables and asparagus sometimes can be bloating, and for some people it can cause the feeling that they're really full and they're not hungry. And what else? Friday, our exit appointment is at 2 p.m. When you come in, when you check in and you get here, you get your initial visit with the doctor, which is about I wasn't looking at my watch, but it was close to an hour, I think. Yeah. And then when you leave, you have one more visit with the doctor, and that's on Friday at 2, because by Saturday at noon, we leave. What else did I want to tell you today? Oh, I did ask about bringing animals here. So the only animal they allowed is dogs. And if it's a service dog, you can bring it at no extra charge. If you're just bringing a dog as a companion, there is a fee of $150 just one time. And there are only 2, I think, rooms that are for that purpose. So if you're thinking of coming with a dog, you need to make sure you call in advance, because I don't know, maybe it will delay the time, the wait time. And the other thing that I found out today is that masks are used indoors all the time, even after the 5 initial days. So after the first 5 days that you're here and you're not going out, let's say downtown to a mall or somewhere where there's a lot of people, if you're here after the 5th day, you get a green dot in your badge, and then you can go in person to the dining room to listen to the lectures, but you still have to wear a mask. So, but before the 5th day, you can only watch the lectures here. They're shown live in the TV. And what else? Let me answer some of your questions here. And how is your mother doing? Does she like the food? Yes, well, my mother's been here 3 times already, and I've been here maybe 5 or 6. And so, yeah, she likes it. She's doing great. She has energy for you and me and 10 more people put together. Is incredible. And so she's very healthy, and she likes the food, yes. Have you been taking B12 and vitamin D during your fast? No, I have not. I have not been taking that. Okay, so I want to let you know. Have you ever watched the series that I started in January of this year? It is called 58 Questions with. Have you watched those? Very fun. I mean, they're free. They're on my YouTube channel. So far, I have interviewed Dr. McDougall, Dr. Lisle, and Chef AJ. The way it works is I have 58 questions prepared that they don't know about. They only know that I'm going to ask them 58 questions, one after the other, and they don't have much time to think, and they have to answer fast and as short as possible. And it is sort of a game, but it is interesting because most of the times when we hear doctors and chefs, they're talking about health and their profession, but we don't get to hear about their personal life or funny stories or things like that. So my 58 questions have a blend of, professional things or more serious things and really fun things, like what's your favorite movie and what would you eat if it was your last day to live. I don't know, so things like that. So my 4th episode is coming up soon because I am interviewing Dr. Goldhammer on Friday. I usually do these live, but since I'm here in person, I'm going to interview him in person and film it, and then I will announce when it will be broadcasted. But it should be very fun. If you're watching this later on in my YouTube channel and you're not part of my email list, if you have never ever received an email from me, then you're not in my email list. So send me an email and give me your name and email. If possible, give me your time zone so I can enter it correctly, and I will add you to my email list. Okay, what else did I want to share with you today? I talked about the service dogs, and that's pretty much it. The only thing I want to mention is that I mentioned it yesterday, I do coaching sessions for people that are doing starch solution or a whole food plant-based diet, and they are not losing weight or they're having a hard time in any way. And guys, I am a real person. Like I said earlier, I am not a superhero. Like I consider Dr. Goldhammer, Chef AJ, Dr. McDougall. I do have challenges some days, and I have in the past fallen off the wagon. So, but I have never let it let that put me down and interfere. So always just pick it up, and your way to back to your whole food plant-based diet is just one bite away, one meal away. Okay, so I believe that as a coach, I bring that to the plate. No pun intended. Because I can really understand you. I can. I do have some food addictions, and like I mentioned also, like flour and flour, maybe salt. But I understand, and I have in these 9 years, I have personally come up with a lot of ways to continue being successful. So if it interests you in any way to schedule a coaching session with me, send me an email. My email is info@plantemas.com. I have put that several times here in the screen, but I'll put it again. And let's see. That's exciting. Can't wait to see Dr. Goldhammer put on. I know, because you know how he's serious and he has a more dry sense of humor, but he does have a sense of humor. I have seen him, uh, you know, in that. I have seen it. So it should be fun. How we can talk with Dr. Goldhammer and ask his advice? Well, when you're ready to come here, you will have a free session with him on the phone. Otherwise, I don't know if he does phone call, consultations. I can ask him on Friday when we meet. And sometimes I do webinars. I have done webinars with him where he talks about a topic and then people ask questions. So when I do that again, if you're in my email list, you'll get the email and you can take advantage of that. And let's see, have you been, okay. I think that I have mentioned everything that I had here in my little piece of paper. And unless you have any other questions, or unless if I had a piano here, I could play for you, but I don't. I think True North needs to buy a piano, okay? Because that could add another form of entertainment, live, fun entertainment. And then when I come here, I can play mini concerts for the patients and do some little bit of music therapy, and then I can practice. Okay, so I think they need to have one, but they don't. So I can't play the piano for you right now. Last night I went to bed late, really late, like 11:30. That was, I mean, it's not late for me. That's how that's when I usually go to bed. But the previous nights I've been going to bed earlier. Would a keyboard work instead of a piano? Oh, I really don't. I hate keyboards. I have to admit it. And but maybe if it was a really good full-size keyboard and with weighted keys and to practice, to basically learn notes and rhythms, I could use it. But I don't like keyboards at all. They can never respond to my playing, my technique. But it would be better than nothing. It would have to be full keyboard, weight keys and all that. All right. Well, it looks like nobody else has any questions, and I will let you all go. And tomorrow will be my first day of gradually introducing food and eating. And I will oh, my goodness, I forgot. I have to show you this. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay. Let's see. This was I wanted to show you what I saw during my walk yesterday morning. In the sidewalks, look, so there is a yellow zucchini, there were tomatoes, these beautiful California poppy seeds that I also have in my garden, and I don't know what that other flower is, if any of you know. And artichokes. Have you ever seen an artichoke plant? It's a very beautiful plant. So that's what I saw in my walk. And what else? I also wanted to show you yesterday what there was for breakfast. It was oatmeal. You can see the raisins and the peach. And then the other one, I think it was just plain oatmeal. And there's always fruit salad and kabocha, squash. And then there is always salad, just lettuce, tomatoes, and peppers, you name it, to make salad. And then there's that salad that I think it has quinoa. There was a combination, a mixture of like snow peas, and I think that's zucchini and broccoli. So, and then of course they always have oranges, sliced oranges and grapefruits and other fruits. And yeah, that was it. That was yesterday. Okay, and I have one more thing to show you, and then I will end here. This was breakfast and lunch today. That was like a kind of a French toast in sticks, but it's made with oatmeal, and there was sweet potatoes, oatmeal, regular, and those who were really good at balsamic. That's the other stuff to have for breakfast. And this is for lunch, okay? The Brussels sprouts, more fruit salad, all the other, that's always there available. And the mustard salad dressing was excellent. I love it. And you have all your big plates and bowls and all the pork, knives, and nuts, and then food. There's apricots, bananas. They do vary from time to time. Gloves to wear. Steamed greens and asparagus, split pea, yam stew, mashed potatoes for lunch, fennel pea soup, the greens, the asparagus, the mashed potatoes, which I would have loved to eat, but I couldn't. Then the stew. Then there was also soup that I don't remember what it was. Oh, the fennel soup, I think. OMG, I have never seen an artichoke plant. Interesting. I know, it's a beautiful plant. Well, okay, so I wanted to show you that. I hope that you enjoyed seeing the food again. I've showed it to you before. And tomorrow, I will be glad to eat some of that. I can eat mostly steamed veggies. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everyone. And I will put some links in the description area of this video once it goes on YouTube.